I know radical ideas coming out of this program. All right, let's go to Dave in North Carolina. Dave, you're on the line.
Northern California, brother, and it's good to talk to you again.
Thank you.
Two things. One, I want to take this opportunity to applaud that congressman that stood up and talked about eugenics on the floor of the House. Thank you, sir. What was his name again?
His name is Joseph Pitts, and I think that we're going to play that clip on the other side of the next segment. We're going to definitely play that again because it's only 1 minute and 27 seconds, and it really does deserve a standing applause, really.
Yeah, well, here it is. Yeah, way to go, dude! All right, I didn't stand, though. All right, so on the eater, I have the PDF here in front of me, and I look at it really close. In the PDF itself, it doesn't say anything about using bodies.
Okay.
So I'm not sure where that came from, but let me give you a couple of the highlights from it. It's kind of interesting. The rationale and utility part, what it's going to be used for. The inherent advantage is its ability to engage in long-endurance, tedious, and hazardous tasks such as reconnaissance, surveillance, and target acquisition without fatigue or stress. Basically, these things can stay out there forever, eating stuff and cruising around. And scanning down to the bottom here, they talk about the number of applications. Commercialization of the eater is focused on developing a prototype for military applications, that's number one, and civil applications, including Homeland Security. Evolving autonomous intelligent control, which basically means it can do everything, in a primitive way, it can think the way humans can do, think and make decisions, and to provide unmanned ground, water, robotic swarms and cognitive collectives, driverless cars, distributed intelligence, ubiquitous intelligence, and intelligent infrastructures, control of complex systems of systems, and decision-making for decision-makers. In other words, basically there's a swarm of these things, all interrelated.
Like a hive mind concept where, they've got one target and they work in unity, kind of like a beehive, or
right.
ants working together.
Yep, and basically taking over large chunks of terrain and just staying there. So anyway, I'm not sure on the body thing, but
I think the fact that there's biomass is they're just assuming. I have to check the PDF file myself out, but I do wonder, what are these things going to do? Reject a mouse that's in the field? Are they going to reject, a dead bird, or are they actually going to absorb it? I mean, is it possible that they could build these things large enough to consume human bodies? I mean, I think that is a possibility, and it is odd to me the way that they immediately changed it, but again, it's a spooky scenario whether it's eating human beings or not. I thank you for the call. Let's go to Kay in Ohio. Kay, you're on the line. Yes, Kay.
Yes. Good afternoon, by the way. This is a totally different subject than what you've been discussing, but I'm hoping maybe you can give me just a little bit of advice. I'm a grandmother of 3 little girls, ages 4, 6, and 7. And they are a victim of children's services here in Jackson County, Ohio. We have corrupt and unethical judge. We have attorneys that deal behind closed doors. And these kids are in foster care with nothing ever proven legally as to why they should have even been taken. But now, after 15 months, they're putting them up for adoption.
Well, that is a tragic story, and ma'am, I wish I had some advice for you other than to fight these people tooth and nail. It's something maybe you could take up with Alex when he returns on Monday, but I really don't know what to tell you. I don't know the specifics of the case, and I really just can't go into them on the show today. I thank you for the call. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of a news blitz, and then on the other side, we're going to play that clip again of the representative out of Pennsylvania, Joseph Pitts, talking about the eugenics program and Judge Ginsburg's support of such a program. This guy, again, it was a beautiful moment on the House floor. Moon landing tapes got erased, NASA admits. Now, I want people to understand just how ludicrous this story is. Now, in the news all over yesterday, it's coming up on the 40th anniversary of the moon landings, and it's really happening. The moon landings, we're going to redo the footage. Look at how great that footage looks. Now NASA is coming out and saying, we erased the moon landing tapes. I mean, it's comical. The man walks on the moon for the first time, and the agency responsible for the tapes erases them. Yeah, that's plausible. See, they took the original, what they broadcast on television, and they cleaned that up because they claimed they didn't have them. Come on. Please. You would have to be, the dumbest person in the entire world to erase the moon landing tapes. I'm not even going to take it any farther, folks, but if you believe that, I have several bridges across the United States to sell you at an unbelievable price if you believe that NASA erased the moon landing tapes. Come on. Give me a break. It's almost too far beyond the pale. Obama has tough love message for African Americans. Now remember, you're seeing all these different city year commercials, the majority of which are reaching out to youthful minorities. There are a couple where they are trying to get the white youth to join as well. But you never hear a white guy going, this will be great for Caucasians to join. However, they do have a young African American guy saying, if you're a person of color, you need to join city year. Meanwhile, there's another guy zipping up, I'm fierce. I'm fierce. People doing jumping jacks. Oh, that's a good idea. Youth corps have always been a good idea. So here he's telling, we're going to have to work, and, nobody's getting a pass. City year's a good place to go. President Barack Obama had a tough love message for fellow African Americans on Thursday, urging black parents to push their children to think beyond dreams of being sports stars or rap music performers. Hey, I got news for you, Obama. It's not just black kids that want to be rap stars and sports heroes. It's just about every kid out there. It's the culture. Why are you blaming it on African-American kids? It's the Alex Jones Show. We'll be back after this. I am Jason Bermas sitting in. Check out the latest at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv.